Hi guys, and welcome back to Leslie Through the Looking Glass. For those of you that are new here, hi, hello, my name is Leslie. For my returning viewers, as always, thank you so much for coming back to support my channel. It really, truly means the world to me, and I am so grateful. Alright guys, we are back with another Mental Health Monday video. So not a ton new to report. Since last video, things are pretty much just floating along. Bella's been holding her own. I do think the last couple days I've seen a little bit of change. As I've been watching her really closely, she quit jumping in her bed and waits to be picked up, stuff like that. So she's definitely progressing, and it makes me sad. But we've had her a month longer than I thought originally, so I will continue to be grateful for that time, however long or short it is. Millie's still doing great with her teeth. We do have an appointment to get the broken tooth extracted 2 weeks from now, a little over 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. So I'm trying to not think about that too much or dwell on it. Because if I do, it starts making me panicky feeling. But she's occasionally complained that her teeth hurt a little bit, and I'm not sure if she just has heard us talking about it or if it is actually hurting her. So I'm glad it's coming up sooner than later, and I have a couple days off to be home with her and make sure she recovers okay. So I'm grateful for that as well. And yeah, that's about it. The weather's been crappy, and that makes me sleepy and less productive. I got a lot done today. I always do meal prep on Mondays, so I get Millie's lunches ready for the week, her breakfast ready for the week. Our moms watch her, so I just like to make it as simple as possible for them because I'm so grateful that they come here and do that for us. I don't want them to have to cook or prep things, so I get those out of the way on Monday, and then I usually make a head dinner for Wednesday. I also made a head dinner for Thursday night, and pre-made our burger patties for Thursday night. I made a Mexican casserole for Wednesday night. Laundry is in the dryer. Spent some time doing crafts this morning with Amelia because she's cooped up and running around the house like a mad woman. So yeah, the one thing, well, two things that I kind of wanted to touch base on this week is kind of, so we always talk about self-care, right? And like the things that work really well for me, the things that don't. I always talk about what my goals are for the week. Last week I ran on Sunday, felt fantastic. My goal was to get 3 more runs in. Fail. 0 runs in, but that's okay. Work was crazy last week, just crazy. Like, it was a stressful week for me. We were super busy. It was a full moon. If you work human healthcare, animal healthcare, it doesn't matter what form of healthcare, full moons legit bring out chaos. It does. It's a joke. People joke about it, but it's real. And so it was just a crazy week, a stressful week, a lot on our plate at work. I am grateful that last week was actually Vet Tech Week, and our bosses and our clinic did a lot to celebrate us, and food and meals and a couple of gifts. So that was very nice and did help, but it was just a week, right? Stressful, overwhelming week. We had a mandatory lunch and learn type meeting one day. It was raining one day, and we had one day of nice weather over lunch. And I didn't even take my bag of workout stuff on the one nice day we had. Instead, I went in search of Joffrey's coffee at our local Home Goods and Marshalls. But you know what? It was great. I found my coffee. I was so happy. That probably did more for my mental health that day than a run would have, to be quite honest. And that's kind of what I wanted to touch on. Our self-care needs change. And while I really want to establish a good running routine and workout routine, in fact, after this, I'm going to try an in-home workout because because Amelia finally went down for a nap. She was refusing sleep for a while today. So I'm trying to do this quick because I want to try to still get some sort of workout in, because it's raining again. But some days, like, switching it up, like, I could have gone to the gym on Saturday or Sunday. My husband was home. I could have left the house and said, I need to go run and gone to the gym. But I took baths, I think both days, and had a beer at 2 in the afternoon because it was the weekend and I wanted to relax with a beer in the bathtub. And I'm not gonna lie, it was nice. I baked cookies with Amelia. We did arts and crafts on Saturday. I took her to my work to see some animals and to run a couple errands because I had forgotten to get Bella's pain medication on Friday. And those were all things that really just did my soul good. I could have been more productive. I could have got more things done, been less rushed for today or whatever, but it changes. So don't feel like just because, you know, you don't meet your goals or like you set a goal for your self-care and what it might be, just because that shifts and change doesn't mean you're not doing something that's good for you. And that's what I kind of like have it in my head what I need for self-care that week sometimes. And if you have anxiety and you're a planner, you know that if you have a plan, you don't like to like stray from it. That's what you do. You go through all the scenarios and plan for it so that you're not anxious. And so my self-care had always been really planned out, like, oh, I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna go do that. As silly as it sounds, sometimes for me, self-care is doing my makeup and going to take pictures for Instagram because it's something I'm really enjoying doing. I'm really enjoying finding cool spots to take photos and like try different artsy things and try to be creative. Because I'm not an artistic person, I'm not super talented in that area. So it's a fun creative outlet for me. That's been something that I've added to my self-care because it's just fun. I enjoy it. It puts a smile on my face. Doing things with my family puts a smile on my face. I'd much rather spend a couple hours watching a movie or doing a craft or, you know, all of us hanging out in the garage so Millie can burn off some energy in the rain, like whatever it is. Sometimes that is enough for my self-care. Other times I need to be alone and like not have anything. I need to lock myself in the bathroom for an hour, or I need to go for a run for 45 minutes and just be out. So it's just learning to roll with the punches and not be so rigid on what I think I need for self-care, and really listening to my body and my heart and my mind and letting that lead the way. So yeah, kind of random and silly, but it's something that I've just been figuring out recently. Yeah, so that's that. I don't know, there was something else I was going to put in this video and I honestly can't remember now. This is real life, you guys. This is life. I don't know. I'm just like in a good mood. I had a really good, restful, recharging weekend. And I'm happy, you know. My panic attacks this past week, even though work was super stressful, everything else was pretty balanced. So those were pretty controllable. I really worked on my breathing and my grounding and feel like things are a little bit more in place. I'm a little bit more accepting of some of the situations that we have, made my peace with them, so to speak. So I'm just trying to have confidence that everything will be okay and work out the way it's supposed to. Like I said, I'm sure here in a week or two when Millie's extraction gets closer, I'll be a little more nervous there, but yeah. So that's about it today, guys. I really appreciate you coming to spend a little bit of this gloomy Monday with me, and I would love to hear from you in the comments down below. What did you do for self-care this weekend? And yeah, if you're not already, I would love if you'd consider hitting the subscribe button. As always, if you turn on the bell notifications, it'll alert you when I post new content. You guys, I have a lot of fun stuff that I'm really excited about coming up. I sat down to write out a schedule of videos, and it keeps fluctuating because things just keep changing and the cool stuff keeps coming in. So I have some really fun small shop magic mail coming up for you. I should have Mickey Loot coming up for you maybe next weekend or this weekend. Me and my husband are gonna film a Marvel question tag type video. I'm really excited about that because he's only done one other video with me, so that should be fun. Yeah, all the holiday stuff is starting. Getting some holiday stuff in for my small shops that I rep for, and I can't wait to share it for you. Yeah, I have a couple tags coming up. Like I said, just lots of fun things. Swaps, we got it all coming. On the Disney end, on the mental health end, we're going to talk about holidays and anxiety and all of that, and cover all our bases there too. But just remember, let's go into this week with a good positive attitude, and I will see you guys Saturday with probably Mickey Lou. Otherwise, maybe Small Shop. I don't know. One of the two. All right, guys, have a good week. I'll see you next time. Bye.